So it is Friday morning, September 3rd, weekly weigh-in time. I really wanted to make a push for getting under 250 this week. I was supposed to be running a half marathon in Virginia Beach, but had to back out of that. Just the change in my daughter's school policy. Essentially, if we travel, even if she doesn't, she was not supposed to go with my wife and I. She has to essentially miss a week of school, and there is no virtual option, so she just would miss a week of school and be sitting at home. So decided not to run that. Initially, I had planned on fasting on Saturday of last week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week, and then doing a weigh-in tomorrow with the push to get under 250. I decided to scrap that. I did fast Saturday, which on a Saturday, fasting on a weekend is not as easy, especially when people are asking you to go out and my wife, oh, you want to go grab something? But I did fast until 6 p.m. I had one meal that day, fasted Monday, fasted Wednesday. Found out on Wednesday that we were not going to go to the race. So decided to scrap it and just stick with my normal weigh-in schedule because I'm not going away tomorrow. So um, I want to see where I'm at. I have checked my weight every day. Yesterday I was 251 and point like four. I ran last night. I did skip dinner. I did eat normally beside that, but anxious to see if I got under 250. Very disappointed that I'm not going to run the race and that we're not going away. The pandemic just continues to be just a black cloud over life. I'm not going to run the Chicago Marathon again because of that policy with my daughter's school. Of course, we can always lie and say we didn't go away, but I do have in my mind if I were to come back and give that to my daughter and then she were to go to school and give it to a bunch of kids, I would never forgive myself. So, despite the policy alone, I think it's a little bit extreme, a lot of it extreme, because I think you can get COVID anywhere. You can get COVID going to a restaurant. And most people are getting COVID from people that they know closely. Just they let them walk right in the door and sit down and talk to them and pick up enough viral load, and that's where they get it from. It's not like it's exclusive to people who are traveling, but going to Virginia Beach and just seeing where the numbers are, just decided to play it cautious. I would not want to be responsible for a breakout at my daughter's school, and I would not want to give it to my daughter. So, yeah, not gonna run, but let's see where all of this fasting and running and working out has gotten me. Let's see if I got into 250. Hmm. What? That's impossible. I didn't think I'd get under 250. I had like a pound and a half to go. Somehow I have shed 3.6 pounds since yesterday, which makes absolutely zero sense. But wow. I did not expect that. Wow. And weighed myself 8:30 this morning. I did not run. I've been very consistent about the state that I weigh myself in, but this is an absolute stunner. And I'll explain why in a moment, but down 3.6 pounds since yesterday. I don't know how because I fasted on Saturday, fasted on Monday, fasted on Wednesday, and I wasn't really losing any weight. I don't know. Weight 247.9, BMI 27 so under 28, which has been very rare for me. Body fat 29.3%, skeletal muscle mass 92.6 pounds, bone mass 14.3, and body water percentage remaining fairly consistent. I'm usually in the 51 and change, so I'm not super dehydrated. In terms of Actually, let's go to the 4 week because I just want to go through. I want to kind of bridge where I am today versus where I was last week. Um, so last Thursday was really when I had the idea I want to try to get under 250. I didn't know my weight on that day. I did weigh myself on Friday. I was 253.9. Saturday came down a bit. Monday, I ran 15 miles on. So I fasted on Saturday. I didn't weigh myself Sunday because I got up super early and went out to run. Did 15 miles, so you can see the impact. About a pound. Fasted Monday, and you can see I came up, but I kind of recognize, running Sunday. I was dehydrated and I ran 15 miles. So, I rehydrate. I drink a gallon of water a day. I guess it took a day to bring the fluid back in. And then Tuesday, I fasted. Wednesday, and came down about a pound. So I had a pound and a half to go. I didn't think I was going to reach it. But I thought I'd be like 250 and change, and I was gonna say, you know what, I'm not gonna hold myself just for the optics because I've essentially lost 5 pounds in 8 days. So, um, that's kind of the story in terms of the 7 day averages, which I do pay attention to. My average weight 251.3, so I like to see that. I don't want to just. I want to the purpose of me weighing myself daily is to get out of the mode of binging on the weekend and then working to get it down. So I look at these 7 day averages and I weigh myself daily to hold myself accountable. I don't want to be 256 on Saturday and then fight to get down to 249 on Friday and say, hey, look where I'm at. So I do look at these. My average BMI is 28.2. Like I said, my goal is 25, which is considered for all heights, ages, whatever. 25 is considered uh, normal weight, like not underweight, not overweight. At your correct weight. But that's where I stand for the week. So that was a shocking development. And honestly, when I've had days like this, I'll probably be like 250 tomorrow. So I'm not gonna get carried away. I'm not gonna binge today. I am going to enjoy the weekend. I'm gonna have one cheat meal today, one Saturday, and one Sunday. I usually have two. It is a holiday weekend. I'm going to take off completely from working out on Saturday and just have a day to just hang out with my wife and my daughter. Sunday I'm gonna lift. I usually lift on. Well, I'm starting to lift on Sundays, so I'm squeezing in a fourth lifting session, and I'm gonna do my long run on Monday. I'm gonna do 13 out at Haynes Point. But what does this mean? I was prepared to sit here and be 250 point something and say my goal is to get under 245 by October 1st. Just considering where I'm at, I'm going to set a stretch goal of trying to get under 240 for the first time since 2002 by October 1st. 2 pounds a week is very, very aggressive. Like, let's be clear on that. That's very, very aggressive, very extreme. So I'm going to really set a goal of, let's say, being under 244. I think the lightest I've been on this journey has been 246 and change. I've not gotten under 240. So I was 246 point something at one point. So I am going to set the goal of getting under 243, but my stretch goal, just for optics sake, I know, these round numbers are big deals, is to get into the 230s, because I was really going to try to guide to a path of getting under 230 by Christmas, which was 5 pounds a month. But weight loss isn't linear. I'm not going to go off the deep end and just assume I'm 248 because, like I said, I skipped dinner last night and I ran a 10K. I will admit I did weigh myself last night when I went to bed, which was odd because I was 251 point like 2.3 is the same. It was pretty much what I was in the morning, and that was after my run. So somehow my body has shed 3.6 pounds since last night. But that's where I stand. Great week. It is mission accomplished. And right now, I'm going to enjoy the holiday weekend. I'm not going to go off the deep end. Like I said, one cheat meal today, one cheat meal Saturday, one cheat meal Sunday. I typically have two per week, so I'm going to enjoy the holiday weekend. but the focus is going to be on October 1st, come Tuesday. I'm going to push to get under 240 by the latest at November 1st. If I can do it this month, great, but the real goal, I want to just keep setting goals of 4 to 5 pounds a month. I think that some of this weight loss is probably me being just on an empty stomach. I didn't eat dinner last night, but yeah, my end goal is to be under 240 by November 1st at the latest. Let's say Halloween. Um, that's really what I'm focused on. I really want to start making progress again. I've essentially been flat for a year. I was 249 last November 6th, and I'm a pound lighter than that, but I'm not gonna kill myself. I read all of these books and just hear I'm almost done with reading the Obesity Code, and just hearing him go through diet after diet after diet where people initially lose and then gain all the way back. I haven't gained weight. I've been between 250 and 260 all year. I think after maybe vacation in New York back in May, I went over 260. I was like 265, and then like a month later, I was back to 250. So I'm gonna give myself credit for holding flat for damn near a year. Like we're talking 10 months. I'm usually always going up or down, and I've maintained. So that gives me confidence. I would like my ideal situation instead of being between 250 and 260 is to be floating between 220 and 230. I'll stay there until they put me in the ground. I will be totally okay with that. Um, so that is the goal I'm pushing for. But like I said, my next real goal is to get under 240. I haven't been under 240 since 2002. So I'm gonna keep making a push for that, and I'm gonna make a push to get out of this range. I'm not gonna beat myself up for plateauing, especially just considering the amount of hours I work now. I mean, I'm working 60 to 80 hours a week again, which I expected. I mean, I've got a big job and requires a lot of hours. I started my workday yesterday at 7:30 and finished at 10 p.m. I was back at my desk this morning at a quarter to 7. Um, that's just the life I've chosen for myself, so no complaints there. And I'm still adjusting to it. I just made 3 months, but it's time to start making some progress, and I want to finish the year at a point where I'm no longer thinking about losing weight. I do recognize I'll probably still want to lean out and grow some muscle. So I don't think, I'll be done this year, but if I could get under 230, my goal next year would just be to add muscle and shed body fat, but stay in the same relative range, which is a lot better than trying to lose 20, 30, 40 pounds. So great work this week. A mission accomplished. I'm going to enjoy this weekend, and then it's just on to the next goal come Tuesday morning.